Good morning, everybody. I said I wouldn't do any more dens for a while. This is not strictly a den. Nice to have you along, YouTubers. Hope you're all doing fine. This is not going to take a long time, but I just sort of thought I'd come to a place called Crook. Yes, Crook. Not the thief type. Anyway, let's get this cleaned up, shall we? Yeah. What amazing weather we're having in the UK at the moment. Heat wave time. Yeah, it's up there, the sort of 30s. Although I think where I am right now, probably more sort of 25, 26, which is nice. Yeah. Lovely little area here, isn't it? I mean, God. But as usual, wherever you have these kind of areas, people tend to congregate. And of course, where people congregate, there's going to be litter. And that's where you and I come in. Or maybe not you, but definitely me. Oh boy, it's been a fair busy few weeks for me with my regular job. And trying to do more videos. As you've probably noticed quite recently, over there in South Shields. Yeah. Oh, listen to those birds. They, for one, will be appreciating my cleanup. Oh, I hope so, anyway. Oh, yeah, we've got a public bank holiday here today. Now, for those of you around the world that don't know what a bank holiday is, it sort of stems back to traditional times when the banks used to close for certain days of the year. This is the spring bank holiday, which I also believe is called Whit Monday. Whit Monday? Yeah, I think that's it. So everybody's flocking to the beaches, causing congestion. Yeah, this won't take long. Yeah, I might take you around Crook later, actually, because I don't think there's going to be a lot here. Let's just swing up a bit. I don't want to... Oh, what's that over there? Oh, I don't know. What is that? Let's take a look. Oh, it's a chair. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Yeah, I don't know if I can even reach that. Oh, there is a cider there. Lordy, 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 lordy. Oh. Yeah. Two hours later, all the water's drained. Not sure if I can get in here, but nah. I'll have to stay there. Anyway, the hobos and drunkards can use it to sit down while they're getting out their mind. Yeah, getting back to the bank holiday thing. People sort of swarm to the beaches and park and whatever. Me, I'd rather go when there's nobody around. Well, I have that luxury, of course, because of the way I work. I work mostly at night. My job involves working for a company abroad. So time zones and everything are different, so I have to work at night or early in the morning, whichever way it goes. So it's perfect, really. I mean, being in this sort of time zone, England, I have the whole days free to do this. Oh, look at that glass. Okay, we'll just get this finished and then we'll move on to the next stage. Yeah, I'm actually on the other side now. I don't think anybody actually comes over here because the water gets quite high. but it's sort of draining out now because it's drying out the season. Well, not so much here, but yeah, beautiful, isn't it? Look at that. Gorgeous. Yeah, I've got the wrong shoes today. Well, not the wrong shoes, but the wrong shoes for a river sort of area. This is not officially a river video, by the way. Well, what do you think? This is the after, obviously. Right down there, there's a chair. I don't have Wellingtons on today, so I couldn't really do anything about that. Just a minute. Oh, I've seen something red. I've seen something red. You know, red always stands out, red and blue. I think I can get that, actually. Yeah, it's a vape. Holy crap, it's a vape. Oh, stretchy. Oh, no, it's not a vape. I don't know what it is, actually. A weird looking thing. Could be a... yeah, I'm afraid it's one of those times where I ask the viewer. Okay, or is it a vape? Looks like an IBG 2400. Whatever that is. I've never seen a vape like this before, but anyway. Alright, back up. Whoa. Okay, part 2. And there you are. Like I said, the stool stays. Couldn't get that. Don't want to be touching my stool anyway. Yeah, a few things here that I collected earlier. I just want to get this in the bag and we'll be okay. Well, Red Bull, of course. The UK's #1 energy drink. I think you saw in my last video I put something up about the amount of sugar that is contained in these drinks. Absolutely astounding. You'd have to drink like something like 6 or 7 teaspoons of sugar to equal 1 Red Bull, a Monster and all the others. You know the names. Yeah, South Shields was fun. I really enjoyed it, actually. It's great. Just going around and showing the lifestyle and everything. Culture, history. This is more back to basics. Okay. Yeah, changed the gloves. The others were far too heavy. Look at all this glass here. I got to get this up because it's a danger to people walking the dogs and everything. I wonder if there's an online forum. You know, a moron forum where all the morons meet and they think, oh, where are we going to smash some glass today? Oh, I found a nice place. Well, we could spread it all around, you know. Loads of glass everywhere. I swear, these people communicate with each other. Maybe telepathically. I don't know. They just have this thing where they think, right, I'm going to do the maximum damage to this area by smashing every piece of glass I can find. Every bottle, every glass, every container. Look at it. Unbelievable. This stuff could do serious damage, even to a child, actually. You know, some of the kids run around here in flip-flops and slippers and God knows what, sandals. You don't want that, do you? Anyway. Yeah, not going to make it easy for me, are they? Nope, it's never easy. I just can't leave this area. Yeah, so Crook, I don't know too much about it, but I will put some stuff up on the old screen. Not like South Shields. There's a lot of information to digest there. Just the general sort of stuff. Oh, did I forget that? I think I did. Whoa. Oh, dare I. Yeah. Okay. We're pretty much done here. Ooh, just before we hit the town, take a look around here, shall we? Put the camera down a bit. I can see something over there. I'm sure you've caught sight of that already. You won't forgive me if I don't get that right. I've been getting a lot of emails actually lately, sort of about litter and just general topics about litter, but also other things as well, the environment in general. I'm not just a litter picking channel, I do eco cleaning as well. But the stuff I show on YouTube is mostly litter picking, along with the tourist sites, of course, and places of interest. Ooh, this is obviously a spot to lie down and soak up the sun and just dump your crap. Okay. Good thing about this is it's easy to clean up. Looks a lot, but it's not really. Strong though, yeah. Sit here, have a six pack, and then fuck that. Yeah, gloves off again because I had to tie the bag. I'm absolutely useless at tying bags with gloves on, even the small black ones. Doggy bin, but there's nothing else here. Right, that's going to stay there. Picked up by the council in a few days, hopefully. What I'm going to do now, oh, what was that? Oh, pigeon. Is make my way down this trail. I've been here a few times actually because I was looking for a house around this area, and deal didn't go through. Owner changed his mind or something like that anyway. But we're going to make our way down here and see what we can find. Last time I came here there was quite a bit, but I understand some of the locals actually clean up this area, so probably won't be too bad this time. Look at that sky. Whoa. Yeah, I've seen something over here. I hate this clambering, but it wouldn't be an absolute garbage video without it. These look like blimey. These are actually council bags. What the hell are they doing here? Unbelievable. Yeah. Oh, it's gorgeous here, isn't it? Look. How lucky the people are here. I would have been lucky actually if I'd have bought that house, but anyway, like I said, that didn't go through. So, I didn't get to live in Crook. Lovely little place as well. Sort of cottagey type sort of dwelling. We've got an open area here. Let's let you see that. Ooh! Blimey. I point at the sun without looking at it. That'll just give you some sort of idea what kind of a day it is. Look at the sky. It's actually hotter in England right now than it is in Ibiza. Or Barbados, apparently. And you know what they say about mad dogs and Englishmen? We go out in the midday sun. Crazy. That's actually the name of a song written by Noel Coward. If you want to look it up, it tells the eccentricities of the English people. It's quite funny actually. Noel Coward was a famous playwright. I think like 20s and 30s, maybe a bit later as well. And also an actor. He's one of these traditional sort of butler type looking individuals. Whoa! There you go. So this is Lidl, as you can see. Now look at this. Absolutely pristine, clean. This is what you like to see. You wait till you see ALDI. I'm not really sure I'm going to clean up the whole area. I'll do my best. Give it a bit of a shot. Church over there. Okay. Right. Look at this. Hey, this is ALDI for you. ALDI. Yeah, see what we're having to deal with here. Good grief. This is real thick brush as well. No fun. This is no fun at all. No, it's not meant to be fun, I suppose. Oh. I hope we're getting all this. I hope I'm getting all this. Technically, yeah, this is an ALDI sort of area, but there's also this Salvation Army building here. So maybe they should be cleaning up some of this area as well. Who knows? Dreadful. Oh yeah, that's what I should be doing. Instead of stuck in these bushes, picking out all this crap. Right, I'm going to just go ahead with this because it's a lot. So I don't want sort of in and out, in and out, in and out for about 20 minutes. Come back a bit later when I've done more. Yeah, on an average day this would be quite tough, but look at this heat. The heat is really getting to me. I have not prepared myself for this. So just a bit of an update. Cleared this area a little bit, but now I'm going to attack around it. This is dreadful. Why do they even let these bushes grow? Just have it all open space. You can clean it all up easily. This doesn't really beautify the area when you let all this crap sort of get digested by it. Anyway, enough of the ranting, let's move on. I'm having flashbacks here to the urban garden. But even that wasn't as contained as this is. This is absolutely infested. I've already got a bag out of just this area. And look at this stuff here. I mean, look at the way it breaks up. You just touch it and it just disintegrates. Yeah, check this out. Yep, see that in the far distance there? He was yelling and shouting, God knows what. Roaming around, complete clown. Look at him. Sorry, I couldn't help but get that on camera. Yeah, look at the whole bag here, my God. Good grief. Never expected to get a bag out that quick. Oh, we're on now, 3 bags. Okay, I'll take that up there and open a new bag. Yeah, this is the fun part. Trying to get across the road without being knocked down. Ooh. Back into the depths we go. Right, bag number 4. Yeah, number 4. Whew. You'll probably get another couple of bags from here, maybe. I don't know. It's getting reduced. It's being reduced. But there's still a lot here, as you can see. And a lot of it is so hard to pick up because the brambles and bushes are holding onto it fast. They're not giving up anything, these people. Just don't know what they're doing when they're throwing stuff in here like this. The kind of crap that they're building up. Oh, right. I'm going to be a bit more selective here. Look at the size of that. Look at the size of that bottle there. God, it's so difficult to pull it out as well. Right. No, it's not coming out. There, got it. Right. Back in a mo. In a mo. I had to laugh. Had an elderly lady just come by here and say, "Young man, you're doing such a thrilling job." And then she sort of turned around and said, "But don't crush those bushes." Yeah, right. I mean, like I'm going to be really careful around bushes. They'll come back to life anyway. You've got to think about the mindset of people who do this. Do they have a mind? I guess they do. Look at this stuff. Oh, it's all entrenched. I don't know if I'll have the energy to complete this task. It's just overwhelming. Oh my Lord. The bush that keeps on giving. Don't take that the wrong way. Use it with bush jokes. Right. As you can see, we're absolutely besieged by crap, trash. Amazing. We are making a dent here, but I'm not going to get it perfect or pristine. I just don't have the time for that. But there's layers and layers of this stuff. I mean, I can't think when the last time this was properly cleaned. Whoever's responsible for this area ought to be ashamed. But that's the common sort of theme these days, isn't it? Yeah, well, at least we can look at the bush here. Nice. Looking a damn sight better now. Damn sight better. Shouldn't be too long now. Just gotta back this up. And then I think I'm on bag 5 now. Yeah, bag 5. This is bag 4 rather. Almost onto bag 5. Right, over there with the other one. Nice little town actually, Crook. Nice. Right, we are going to just clean up these few odds and ends here. Can you believe I've got over 2 bags out of this area? Yeah, just this small area. It's amazing, isn't it? Right, back in a sec. The other problem here actually is leverage. Leverage against the plants, the soil, the thorn bushes, everything. So, just trying to get things out. Grabbing it is not a problem, it's pulling it out because they just don't give way, you know? They don't release. There's no catch and release system. Nothing's assumed here. Nothing can be assumed. So, I'm just trying to get the best I can here. I'm finding a terrific amount of glass bottles here. Amazing. I declare this bush complete. Thank God. Not too much in here. Well, says he. Got a few bits and bobs here. Too much. Going too deeply in here. Otherwise I'll be here all day. Let's pull out what I can see basically. See, stuff like that. Maybe ALDI will be tempted to take better care of this area. Yeah, I had to look at it, didn't I? I just had to look at it. You never get away, do you? Clear one area, straight on to the next. Right, I haven't been beaten by this. It's just that the second litter picker has completely dissolved. So I declare this well and truly over. At least that area over there is clean. This, well, oh, bye-bye, R.I.P. Get to pick another 2. Try and pick some of this with hand, but God, it's pretty hard. Oh, not easy. Not easy. Oh. Yeah. Not enjoying this. Not enjoying this. Bottle of piss, of course. I'm only going to pick out the larger items. Right. Oh dear. Right. So. Right. We're almost up to a full. Oh God! Look at that. Yeah. That's the price you pay when you break 2 litter pickers. I'm done. I really had enough. Goodbye to this area. Ooh. Yeah, well, I've cleared the top. That's about all I could do, really. There's tons of stuff under there, and I'm not going to be the one to pick it out, but it looks a lot better now. Going to do this next to the bin. Thank you to Crook Council. They'll be picking this up in the next few days. Meanwhile, got some of that in my mouth. I'm going to love you and leave you now. Thank you very much for joining me on this journey. It's been great. Well, it hasn't been great. Shredded my arm and my legs. Didn't expect this much to be taken out of such a small area, but anyway, it's done. This area, that area over there, and then of course at the back there, where I went down by the river and the back lane. That's it for now. I'll say thank you very much for joining me again, and see you on the next one. Until then, adios. I'll take a bit of a breather now in a well-known fast food chain called Greg's. Obviously on a day like this you won't see too many people inside. Why would you want to be inside when it's like that out there? I've been working in 28 degrees Celsius heat today. Absolutely exhausting. Almost on par with when I did those steps, 13 steps to hell, if you want to check out the video. Okay, I got 5 bags in the end. 2 litre picker sticks gone, broken, rest in peace. And a lot of scratches and God knows what. Oh, you can see that there, yeah. All over my legs and everything, so I paid the price. I didn't get as much as I wanted to, but I would have just collapsed with exhaustion if I'd have gone on. So I love you and leave you now. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you on the flip side. Bye bye from Crook.